Welcome back, peeps. Old Yorkshire Git here with Final Fantasy 14. I don't know which part it is, but anyway, it'll be in the thumbnail when I do it later. I can't bloody remember. I can't remember what I'm supposed to be doing. Hey, here we go. I've got to speak with Rip Skilt. Rip Skilt. Ripped Kilt. This guy. And he is... Where? He's in La Noscea. Up there. So I need to go to Wineport. Yes. Right, let's go to Wineport. See what we've got to do. Come on then, Albert. Eastern La Noscea. La Noscea. I don't know. Right. Not far to go. Went wrong way, am I? Yeah. There's the gate. Get me chicken. I don't know why he's whistling. He stood by it. Morning, Private. Oh, I was going to help him, but I couldn't get off my chocobo. Right, well, we're down here. Somewhere. Guess we've got to cross the bridge. Oh, he's up there, look. Here we go, Ripped Kilt. You're it, Cocker. Ripped Kilt. Dressed. Oh, you mean the hermit? I toss him a few gil when we need an extra pair of hands. He doesn't talk about himself, and I'm sure as hell don't ask. No man's got a face with scars like that. You best leave him well enough alone. I say, if you've a mind to find him, though, then head southwest to the Severed String. Right. Got to go down here then. Can't go that way. Can we go that way? Ooh. Right, chicken. And off we go. Watch out for the jungle coil. Whatever that is. What's going on with my controller then? No idea. Oh, you bugger, piss off. Cross over here. Don't stop, pal. Round this corner. We got midges. Ah, they're alright, they won't bother me. Okay. Guess he's up there somewhere. Here he is, dressed. Hey up, Paul. Dressed, what do you want? Wine, I didn't ask for this. Who sent you? Quest complete. Dressed is suffering from extreme duress. Oh, he's got pre-TSD. Or she. Don't know, are they biceps? Biceps, I think. Difficult to tell. Can't sleep. They won't let me sleep. The midges, the buzzing. Alright, I've got to go and kill some midges, have I? I never want to hurt anyone. I won't fight. I don't want to fight. Make the buzzing stop. Make the midges go away. Quest accepted. Slay dumb midge swarms. Oh, 5. Got a big fly swatter. Right. Kill 5 of them. Oh, well, they are past some, didn't they, on the way in? Ah, here we go. That's that one. Two. Could wait for him to respawn, I suppose. Keep out of the way of the goo-boos. Come on, Chuck Chicken, you get him. Three. Keep out of the way of him. Another one round here. Anything over here? Nope. Dung midge swarm right by him. Let's get up this hill a bit. What's that, 4? Don't see any more. See a Gooboo. Would they have respawned over here, do you think? Yeah. That's right then. Done it? 4 or 5. Go and speak with Dressed. Right. The severed string. I say, put your bow away, pal. It's not so loud anymore. Did you do that? Thank you. You helped me, even after what my comrades and I did to your country. We were on a reconnaissance mission when the Maelstrom caught us by surprise. We tried to escape, but the others, no one else survived. I didn't ask for this, damn it. I'm not even Garlean. They conquered my lands just like they tried to conquer yours. I don't want to die in some blasted jungle halfway round the world. Welcome to the armed forces, Sunbeam. That's all I can say. I just want to go home. Complete. I wish to thank Shamani for the wine. That was overly kind. Would you be willing to bear a gift back to him? Last night at Red Mantis Falls I collected the sap from nearby palm trees. If placed in coconut shells and stored for a few bells, it makes for a fine wine. It should be ready now. I left 3 shells out there. Please take them to Shamani for me. I'm glad he's moved on. Right, collect the palm wine. And take it to Shamani Lalami Ding Dong. Right, we're down this way. What's going to jump out and... Stay where you are. Look. No, you shouldn't have done that because you're just going to get yourself killed. Ouch. Told you. Should have listened. Right, there's one over there. One down there. But it's not going to let me go down there, is it? It is now. One. Two. And one up. There he is. Right, look, your mate made the same mistake. Don't you do it either. Right. Deliver the palm wine to Shamalama Ding Dong. Right, where is he? Battle Scars. Back at Wineport. Oh, I might as well... sorry, it was only, what, 144? I can afford that. I'm a rich bastard, mate. Still haven't figured out how you buy a house yet. It has been some time, Albert. What news do you have? I've dressed. Ah yes, I recall he did have some knowledge of winemaking, a simplistic but nevertheless effective method that utilises the natural properties of palm sap. I shall have to enjoy this batch before it spoils. We are not so different, Drest and I, 2 men who have long struggled not to let our scars define us. I worry that he has been alone with his thoughts for far too long. Aye, it is past time I paid him a visit. Thank you for looking after him, Albert. Complete. Right. Come on. Thank you. By the gods, Albert, listen, I know you're eager to wash your hands of this wine business, but I've just discovered something extraordinary about Drest's palm wine. He sealed each coconut shell with a leaf which has a very distinctive shape and unusual odour. I thought I was going mad at first, but now I'm certain. These are the leaves of the Bacchus grapevine. Do you know what that means? Somewhere in Raincatcher Gully, the legendary vine still grows. If we could obtain a cutting, we could revive the Bacchus wine industry. We must know where he found them. Take one of them back to him and see what he remembers. Oh, you bastard. Ah. Back down again. Where's my chicken? There we go. Thank you. Off we go. over the bridge. No, not interested. Same with you, Mr. Toad. I've already killed you once. Don't do it again. Right. Dressed. Where did you get your leaves from? Hello again. What is it? It's just a leaf, isn't it? I only chose it because it was pretty. Sorry. Didn't know it was rare. Found them near the Juggernaut to the south, but I didn't see any grapevines. I saw fresh gobu tracks though. Maybe the leaves came from vines growing on the back of one of such beasts. If you go looking for it, please be careful. Some gobus are more territorial than others, and you may have to defend yourself. Duh. It's that type of game, innit? Right. Which one is it? Right, one of you gobbos. He's got a leaf on his back. It's the destination. Get ready. Wait in. Ripples in the eye. Yeah, here he is. Yeah, have some of that, mate. Have a mandatory jab. Mandatory? One of them words, isn't it? Or is it like controversy or controversy? Right. I got him. Deliver the Bacchus cutting to Shamanama Dong. Oh, bloody hell. Save a bit of time. Yes. Save you watching me travel all the way up there again. Well, I've only been playing for bloody 16 minutes. What did Dressed have to say, Albert? Tell me everything. There we go. Aha, I was right. The smell, the texture. I hold in my hands a Bacchus grapevine cutting. Come now, enough of this nonsense. I've heard talk of your discovery. Bloody hell, word travels quick, doesn't it? Why's he got a caterpillar on his lip? I refuse to believe that a common adventurer and a novice vintner could... 12 as my witness. It is Bacchus grapevine. Wherever did you find this fantastic specimen? Yeah. What? You would offer this to me? But why? There is none better positioned to reconstruct the Bacchus vineyards than you, Master Beerglant. You have the resources, the knowledge and the passion. It would be selfish of me to keep this cutting. I never knew you cared so deeply about your craft. Thank you, good sir. I will not squander this gift. In just a few years' time, I swear that every tavern across Eorzea will once again be clamouring for a cask of Wineport's legendary Bacchus wine. Well, give me a pint of Tetley's any day, love. So you needn't. Wait, the shape of this bottle, the scent, this label, this couldn't be. A 1547 Bacchus. 1547, that's about 10 to 4, isn't it? But that's impossible. This vintage has not been seen since years before the calamity. It was the crown jewel of my personal collection. For years I debated opening it, wondering if today or tomorrow would be ideal time, but now I realise that it was never meant for me, should be savoured by the saviours of Wineport. He has made us an offer we cannot refuse. Master Gegaju will find no finer wine. You have forever changed Wineport, Albert. Thank you for your kindness and your generosity. It's the kind of bloke I am. But do not permit me to delay you any longer. Pray deliver the wine to Captain Whisky. There we go. Well, yes, I would very much like to drink it, but I'm a patient man. I have faith that one day I shall have another opportunity to taste perfection. Right. So, where am I? Got to go to whiskey, so that was La Minsa, wasn't it? Yeah. Costa del Sol. That's him up there, innit? Come on, there he goes. Wait for it to appear. Need a new graphics card, I reckon. Here we go, and over in 7 hells of a 10 to 4 Bacchus. I even know how rare that is. I have to admit, I don't think you had it in you, but congratulations, Albert. Thanks to you, this will be the most luxurious feast Costa del Sol has seen in years. Consider the lengths you went to. I hope our guests appreciate it. Speaking of which, your associate arrived a short while ago. She appears to be growing somewhat impatient. Perhaps you could tell her that the banquet is about to begin. What's he giving me there? What's that? Oh, sprouting. You know what I forgot to do? Eat me pie. Well, I've got at least half hour to go, so I can eat it now, can't I? Hang on. Oh, hang on. Barrage. Why haven't I got that on the front? What's barrage do? Sorry about this, peeps. Triples the number of strikes. Why have I not got that on my main one? Right. And what's that one? Warden's Peen. Oh yeah. Not too fussed about that. Mind you, I could have used it when I got frozen stuck in thing, didn't I? What am I doing? There we go. Right trigger, action and traits. Change to that one. Second wind. I don't use leg grace much, do I? So actions. Barrage. Oh, I have got it. It's there. You know what? I'm going to place it there, because I will use it more often than not. There we go. And Warden's Peen, I shall put Venomous Bite. Oh, great, there. It's there. Right, I think that'll do. Barrage. Triples the number of strikes. Yeah, that'll do. at that. Ishtola. Ishtola is concerned for your well-being. You have the look of a man who has been to 7 hell and back. That a guest should be expected to supply the victuals for a banquet held in his own honour, and this while the shadow of Titan looms over us all. I can only applaud your stoicism. Had I been asked to endure such ignominy, I fear I should have accepted my lot with less grace. Okay. Lady Ishtola, Sir Rusty Nuts. Gegaruju. 1,000 pardons for the extreme discourtesy. I was wholly unaware of your true identity, sir. Had I known, I would never have permitted my man to subject you to such unspeakable ordeals. Come now. He must have sensed something was amiss. You didn't seriously think I would send you running the length and breadth of Eorzea for a banquet, did you? Spare him your mockery, Captain. Your intent was unclear to me until this moment, and unlike me, Albert has no knowledge of your traditions. Mayhap you would be so good as to enlighten him. Aye, aye, that's fair. There's no sense hiding it any longer. We 5 were chosen by our brothers and sisters, and before the company of heroes disbanded, we each swore a solemn oath that any who would follow in our footsteps must be weighed and measured not by their reputation but by their deeds. Each man would judge these would-be god-slayers by his own criteria. If even one found him wanting, he would be rejected. But if he proved himself worthy, we swore that we would do our utmost to support his cause. The world has ever been full of brave souls eager to give their lives for a righteous cause, but all too few capable of making a difference with their sacrifice. To send wave after wave of hapless adventurers into the jaws of a foe against whom they have no hope of victory is worse than futile. Titan is not one to be challenged lightly, and we will not be complicit in the depths of the unworthy. Which is why the 5 of you deigned to test Albert with such commendable thoroughness. Time well spent, I am sure, but tell us, Captain, what is the assessment of you and your followers? Oh, fellows, he's a brave one, that much is certain. He willingly walked into the midst of danger, despite my repeated warnings that it would cost him his life. His skill is undeniable. He stalked his prey as relentlessly as any child of the sands. Yeah. Too many adventurers these days care only for fortune and glory. Albert, however, is kind and generous. We know. Wily Outlander is a talentful plans maker. Yeah. I can only concur with my colleagues' assessments. We 5 of the company of heroes hereby judge you a worthy challenger. Cast down the Lord of Crags, Albert Rustynuts, and write a new chapter in the history of Eorzea. Is that it? Fed up of reading. Ain't got me bins on for a start. It makes it difficult. With the formalities out of the way, let the festivities begin. Summon the dancers, pour the wine. Here, bring on the dancers. Where's the pole? Eat, drink, and be merry, my friends, for today we celebrate the birth of a new legend. Albert Rustynuts, Titan, Spain. Albert Rustynuts, Titan, Spain. Hooray! Quest accepted. Speak with the bronze-skinned beauty. Oh, hey up, Albert. Hello, pretty lady. Got some cash on you, mate. Plenty of small denomination notes. Congratulations, sweetling. Now relax and enjoy the show. It's only just begun. A nice set of jelly wobblers. They'd be out there saying, oh, you're being sexist. Yeah, I am. Nothing wrong with them. If I see beauty and something nice, I say so. If people get offended, that's their fucking problem. Ain't mine. World's gone to rat shit. Partake of the feast. I'm looking, where is it? Around here, is it? No. Hang on, what's this? Here we go. Yeah, it's come to sort of, you can't say to a pretty lady, you know, oh, you look nice. And get done for sexual harassment. How's that work? I don't know what that said up there. Whatever. Tasting the exotic feast triggers a divine revelation. In that brief transcendent moment, you glimpse the true form of reality. Oh, I get the same when I smoke a bit of weed. Comprehending its fleeting nature and cry out to the heavens in celebration. Just kidding. Right, and next bit. Speak with the former members of the company as heroes. Right. Shamalama ding dong. When you face the Lord of Crags, think not of Limpsa the Mincer, Eorzea, or anything beyond his chamber. Think only of the men and women by your side. Fight for them and they will fight for you. Remember that no greater victory was ever achieved alone. Brave flocks. Oh, goodly Uplander must be facing mighty Rockman. Clever fight, you think. Gobby Flock cannot be coming to rescue this time. No, not you. You're Ellie's and friend. Oh God, she's after me. Me mate. Ah, Albert, you brave fool. Promise me when you meet Tartan you'll look him in the eye and tell him Landonell sends his regards. Last but not least. Oh no, two of them up here. Whiskey, you are blessed with the fortitude to rival the earth itself. Tartan will struggle to break you, I think. Who do none. You are a veteran of countless battles, Albert. This is but one more. Trust in your experience and you will prevail. I've got no fucking chance then. I'm dead. I've got pre-traumatic stress. Hello, Marion. You're right, cocker. Right, Ishtola. You are kind to indulge them, Albert. This banquet, this is as much for the company as it is for you, whatever they may claim. I do not deny that they mean well, but now is scarcely the time for celebration. Though they have all but pronounced you the victor, the battle with Tartan has yet to begin. The hour has come for the good captain to make good on his promise. We must speak with him again. Complete. I still didn't eat me pie, did I? Bugger. Right, hang on. Inventory. No, no. Got anything to eat? Crafting material. I'll leave it. Oh no, that's honey. Crafting material. There we go. Hello. Right. So the captain. Which get truly intends to tell you how you may face the Titan. You must be eager to face Titan. As promised, we will show you the way. Travel to Bronze Lake in Upper Lanosia. There you will meet with Riol, another man who once served with the company. To ensure that his knowledge does not fall into the wrong hands, he will remain in hiding until you give him the correct signal. Give me your map. You must whistle loudly at the 3 locations I mark. Only then will he appear to meet you at the 4th. I realise this may seem excessive, but you will see that is more than reasonable once you comprehend the risks inherent in our method. Right. Okay. Whistle loudly at the 3 locations. And I'm unattuned, so I'm there. So let's travel to Wineport. And then we'll get on my chicken. And here's our Dubs with me cup of brew. Lovely. Bless her. Right. Which way we got to go? This way? That way? This way. Where's my chicken? Here he is. And off we go. Doopy 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 doo. Raincatcher Gully. And somewhere we've got to go. Is it that way? Looks good. Oh, it's Merrin again. Hey up, cocker. Just the same as me. Or he or they. Oh, you got to be so bloody careful. Nah, I'm old. I'm old. Can't change. See if I can get away with it. I'm old jar breeder. Right. Water sprites. No, I'm not interested. Stay where you are, water sprites, and I won't hurt you. Thank you. Right. Let's enlarge the map so I know what I'm doing. Here we go. Well, first off, I'll do a whistle, then I'll attune myself to that crystal. Ergonites. Water sprite. Must be up there then. Let's go up top. There we go. No! Piss off. Go up here. Tuned. That's another one. Right. So where's these places then? Destination up here. Aha. Where's the other one? Up there, I think. Just gonna have a look. What's this place? Ain't got a clue. Here we go. And then 4th place to go and meet him. Is it up here? No. I come wrong way. Well, it ain't there, is it? Gotta go back round again now. Unless, is it round here? No, it's up there somewhere, innit? Sorry folks, usual, totally lost me way. Where's your GPS, Albert? Holy shit. Go away. Right. Swanlona. Swaniona? Swanlona? About round the back here. No. In here? No. Ah. Duh, go up top. If in doubt, go up. Rio, you alright, mate? Greetings, mate. Might you be the one Captain said would come calling? Aye, I thought so. Pay attention now, 'cause I ain't explaining myself twice. Complete. Accept. Years ago, when we was weighing up how to get to Titan, one of our scouts stumbled across this beastman Aetheryte. See? What's that look for? Not familiar with them. He speaks of an unamplified Aetheryte, which has been claimed by a beast tribe. Lest you wonder, there is no fundamental difference between such Aetherites and those which you have used on countless occasions, Albert. Ah, well, if it ain't the Charlayan lass, welcome back. Forgive me for interrupting. I had planned to await your report, but I succumbed to curiosity. The tunnels beneath Gomorrah form a bewildering labyrinth that no outsider has ever fully explored. How the company of heroes managed to navigate it is a mystery I have long pondered. Give us a bit of credit, love. We weren't daft enough to try going in the front. The kobolds are always digging new tunnels and filling in the old ones with traps. One wrong step, next thing you know, you've got 100 tons of rock on your noggin. Suicide to even try. Funny thing was, the kobolds didn't seem to have no trouble finding their way around, and it was that got us thinking. I mean, Gomorrah mines are like a bleeding city, aren't they? And getting around in a city, That big would be a right pain in the arse if you didn't have an Ethernet, wouldn't it? So it stood to reason that the kobolds must have one. Even if there were aetheryte shards in the depths of Old Gomorrah, you would have needed to attune yourselves to them before you could identify their signatures. Well, that's where you're wrong, love. We had this Charlayan bloke to help us, see? Delivered right into Titan's bedchamber, he did. I don't know how he did it, but I do remember him saying it weren't nothing any Charlayan scholar worth their salt couldn't manage. Did he now? Locating a beacon in the absence of a known signature might be possible if the aetherites in question happen to be... Ah, yes. But in order to guide a traveller to said beacon, should be two L's, safely, second party would be required to... It is possible in theory at least, yet I cannot be certain until I try. Plainly, all will depend on whether or not I am worthy my salt. Worthy of my salt, should we? Oh, I'm getting pedantic this morning, sorry. Oh, you are, lass. Don't you worry about that. Have a bit of faith in yourself. Why don't we all go to Zelma's Run and take a closer look at the aetherite? It ain't far, though. There's sure to be a few kobolds blocking the way. Naught you can handle, mind. Right, quest accepted. Examine the beast aetherite. Go on, pup. I don't know where we're going. Got any shopkeepers or anything around here? Always on the lookout for a new bow. Don't look like it. Down we go. Stone Private, Hunter Scholar. Ah, Independent Armourer. What you got, Cocker? Purchase battle gear. Skull Eye Patch. Ooh. Linen Turban, +8. Linen Turban, eh? Right. Can't wear that, can't wear that. Can't wear that. What's that? Gloves. +4. Oh, I'll have them then. Ring bands. No, can't wear them. What's them? Jack boots. Shoes, jack boots. I'll have them. Right. And we can go to here. I'm alright for the time being. Right, so let's get you all dressed up. Armory chest. So I bought a headband, didn't I? There we go. Equip. I don't think I've got anything up here now. Ah, yeah, infantry search. Infantry shirt. So, equip that. Gloves. Equip them. Nothing on there. Nothing on there. Bought some boots, didn't I? Already had a pair. Shit. Very nice. Very classy. Boost me up a bit. Examine the Beastman Aetheryte. Where is it? Up there. Shrinking down a bit. What are we on? Make us way there, and then that'll be it for the day, I think. Nice that way. How do we get out? Down here. And going out this way, I guess. Chocobo. Supply troop. A bit dark. Holy shit. Examine, interacting. And so this is the Aetheryte the Company of Heroes used to gain access to Titan Sanctuary. It is, as Papalimo speculated, in its present state the Aetheryte signal will not be strong enough for our purposes. I may however be able to use my own energies to amplify it. Alas, the task will monopolise my attention. It seems you'll have to proceed without me, Albert. I must needs remain here and supplement this beacon's power, lest you be denied your only path of escape. Fear not, I will summon the Maelstrom force stationed nearby to protect us. With effort, it is possible that I may be able to stabilise the Aetheryte signal, thereby join you, albeit belatedly. Till such time as I do, you will be on your own. Now let us see if I am worthy of my salt. I think that's bad. Wait till I get started with apostrophes. I have located another beacon, one far below the mountain. I can only speculate as to what you will find there, so stint not in your preparation. What preparation? The naval now accessible. Right. Okay, so that's the job for the next episode, because it's just coming up to the hour. We know I have to wait like 10 minutes before I get in. So, yeah, I'll leave it at that. thank you for watching. As always, I appreciate it. So until next time, I'll see thee.